We are live, guys. I don't know how many are on here, but I'll be here in just a second. I'm just over in the corner doing something, cleaning some stuff up. I'm going to talk some muscle cars today. While it's pouring rain in Florida. What's up, everybody? How you doing? What's everyone doing today? Trying to get the glare off of the I sat the car outside and I just dried it off and pushed it in and it started raining again. Gave it a bath outside. What are y'all up to? What's up, Joe? How you doing, man? I loved your video. That was pretty funny. Actually, really funny. Hey, Philip, how you doing? What's going on? Praying for earwigs, airbag this year. What are earwigs? Is that like a lead? Oh, you can look here. It tells me where to put it in. Man, it's hot. Insect. NHRA, man. And it's been so long since I watched the NHRA race. It's been a while. I feel like I'm missing pieces of this thing. Hold on, I'll be right back. I got 10 weeks to get this baby done. No alcohol. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, you could. Yeah, for sure. So what kind of cars do y'all like? What's your passion? I already know a couple of you. But who got you into cars, and just kind of spill the beans, and I'll tell you how mine went. I'm a big Mopar guy, but I do like some brands of the other models of the other brand. I'm big on Chevy 2's probably my favorite car. 66, 67. My dad too, man. My dad for sure. Drag racing was Raymond Beetle. But it's been raining all day, man. Most of the day. I got my first race on September 7th. So I may just run open comp. And then I'll get the thing dialed in on nitrous. Man, hold on, let me get a rag. 69 Mustang, your mom racing up. Yeah, I remember you sending me that, Joe. Those were cool, man. Philip, I knew you were a big Pontiac man. My dad had a 60, I think it was a 66 GTO, maybe a 67. It was 389 tri-power 4-speed with air. And come to find out, I got a message like a week and a half ago that the guy that bought it still has not done anything with it. So I may be able, I might try to get that car back. It's a really cool car. It's kind of rare with the 4-speed with air. But I'm definitely going to go look at it, maybe possibly I might buy it back. Gonna have to see. I like street cars too. Gassers. Gassers are cool. I like that Southeast Gassers Association, but and I'm kind of hung up on this no prep racing, this small tire stuff. Yeah, I think it was a 66. I'm not real sure, but I think it was. So 67 was the first year of the 400. It's probably a 66 now. But I guess it's been in the guy's shop. He hasn't done anything with it. So I'm scheduled here in a few weeks to go take a look at it. I would love to buy it back. I'd actually really like it. Yeah, no prep's cool, man. So go watch. I got my beater car up on the thing. It's been overheating. We put a new radiator in it. Bobby did, and then I should have seen the plugs when we took them out. It's crazy. There was like 2 plugs that weren't even plugs. And then we're gonna put a water pump on it. So I'll get a water pump this week. I missed my beater car. The guy about 4 hours and he was filling 78 miles around the pressure minus bleeding the air box. Cool color card to imagine. That's crazy, dude. That's way too much money. Is it a street car or a drag car? Oh, Philip, it definitely gets sketchy more than sometimes. Whew. Street car, wow. That's a lot of money for a Malibu. Has anyone heard anything about John Forrest, how he's doing? I haven't seen any reports on it. I don't know if he's still in the hospital. That was a nasty wreck. I haven't really heard anything. And it's pouring out. Can you guys hear the rain? And Lizzie Newsy passed away. It's sad, man. Such a beautiful girl taken too soon. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I don't know if you can hear it hitting the roof. But it's been a sad week for drag racing. Between Lizzie and last weekend and John Force. Grab a cook. Really crazy, Joe. Really crazy. I think they knew something was up. They said she was going to, hello Ativa. That she was going to Germany for like 3 weeks. And for some treatment, and I guess she came home a little early. I appreciate it, Diva. Gone still sits here. Awesome products, the only one. Wow. I did see, I think it was Courtney that was not racing this weekend. I did see that. She was, Lizzie, I don't know her personally, but I never really talked to her. But I heard she was a good woman. Sad anyway. I think she was like 33 years old. Crazy. Some things like that make you think about life in general. You know. I know I've been thinking a lot about life. Every time I go to my parents. I was down there today for about 3 hours. I'm making a good dent in it. Getting there. Yeah, it's sad. She had breast cancer, I guess. It's crazy, Joe. I mean, she was just here in March, and she just raced the Street Outlaw race like what, 4 weeks ago, something like that. It's crazy. I feel for her mom and dad and her sister. I feel for Ty Kelly because he truly did love her. It's just that things didn't work out. That's what I've heard. He's probably dealing with a lot of shit right now. Yeah, you guys gotta. I don't know when she got diagnosed. It was like last year sometime. Right around the time her and Kai broke up. Well, that's not why they broke up. So what other cars do y'all like that you growing up? What'd you have back in Illinois? Yeah. I think he's from the Chicago area, isn't he? Philip? I know Tony Christian was a good friend of mine, and him and Pat Musi were pretty close. I think they did a bunch of street racing back in the day in Illinois. I'm getting really close to starting back on my dad's truck when I'm down there. This car is almost ready. I just hope I make it. I'm definitely going to have to, I might do a couple motor passes, but I got to get some new slicks in the back. They only got 10 passes, but yeah, Tony was awesome. Tony was an awesome guy, man. I love Tony. They only got like 10 passes, but it's been like, what, 5 years, 6 years? I'm not taking a chance. Yeah, Tony lived in Sarasota, like not real far from my parents, just on the other side of the interstate. I see his daughter at the track every once in a while. She's like, she took over his role. Dude, Tony was real hardcore, big time. She took over her dad's business, Braille, lithium batteries. So I see her name's Heather. She looks just like her dad. Yeah. It's really coming down. Yeah. Philip, what was your very first car you ever had? Nice. Yeah, that's a big problem, DC. I just drove my dad's Mini last week, and his tires are old, and I got a flat tire. So I actually have to order the tires. They're only 10-inch rims. So if I can't wait we're supposed to move some cars around here pretty soon. It's just my damn trailer's full of shit from my parents. I gotta go to the dump. 66 old dynamic holiday cruiser holiday star special. Very cool. I bet that was a big car, huh? That's a Goodyear Mustang, 67 Mustang. Yeah, don't take a chance, man. Definitely get new tires. I had a 425. That's what I wish I could show you the tires on the Cuda right now. I got a set of BF Goodrich drag radials from way back in the day. I got all 4 flat tires. They're shot. And I never drove a mile on them. I'll be able to get some kind of... Well, yeah, take them in and see. 68 Bonneville. Wow, Philip, you've had some cool cars, man. I had a station wagon. I had a 78 Torino station wagon. That was, I got that in 87. I had it for like 2 weeks. It was my grandpa's car. It was really a nice, it was actually a really nice car. I had a 351. It only had like 40,000 miles on it. And man, I freaking plowed it in the back of someone, and then I got my Cuda. So Cuda's technically not my first car, but having the other car only 2 weeks. And then when we were restoring the Cuda for the first time, I had a Dodge K car my grandpa gave me. And I beat the hell out of that thing. That was actually a good little car. Wow. Yeah, they'd probably drain that gas too, DCR. I would definitely drain all that before you drive that thing. 71 Cutlass. My mom had a 71 Cutlass. I was talking to a neighbor of my dad's this morning, and that's what my mom had. And I remember driving with him, me and my parents to get his Dodge truck back in 1975. He had a 71 Cutlass. It was silver with I can't remember if it had a black vinyl top or not. I can't remember. But it was just a 350. Yeah. Can you just do the regular seats? Do you still have the back seats in it? I don't know what the inside of those look like in the back. Is it a drag car or is it more of a street strip car? You could probably just put some sheet metal aluminum in it to block it off. Don't do like someone else. This other jabroni on here promotes a race said to put a piece of plywood. Fucking idiot. Got a grade. Cranking the rear end and the brake will be ready to go a quarter mile. What part? Where are you from, DCR? There's not a lot of quarter mile tracks anymore. Is why I'm asking. I know there is some. They do run some, but we don't even run. They run quarter mile in Testatine. And the old Delta 88. My dad had 55 Super 88. Yeah, send me a picture, man. I love old cars. But my favorite is probably 66, 67 Nova. Those are my favorite. I love that body style. Even on a drag car and a street car. I'm gonna have me one day. Definitely gonna have one. I was thinking about doing a video on the Duster when it's fully completed. You just go over all the safety features the car has and kind of talk about what I want it to do and stuff like that. But it'll be closer to like the end of August. We got a lot of little stuff to do to the Belvedere. I got a fuel pump, brand new fuel pump, and the carb we have to rebuild. And I got to put a master cylinder in the TA Challenger. I don't know who that was. It said something about my mom. I don't know who that was. Oh, it's Philip. I was wanting the 850. Yeah, I'll look at him when we're done. It said my mom. I was like, who the hell is that? And then you sent me a picture. I was like, oh, that's Philip. And I got to pull the motor out again after I get replacement converter for D1. It was defective and we couldn't figure out what was wrong. Probably saved it from my kid taking it. Yeah, for sure, dude. What color is it, DCR? Your mom and your sister? Philip, how's your mom doing? Isn't she's still around? I think she is, right? Down here between me and you? If I remember right. Philip, I'll send you some pictures of my dad's, I dug my dad's, he has a 70 and a 71 BSA bikes, dirt bikes. T-Will. Here, I'll just show you. I always have someone ask, which is kind of cool. It's a 73 Duster drag car. Am I getting, let me walk around here again. It went off for there for a second. It's a Dana 60. Is that buffering? All right, let me go back up here. What's up, Damon? Let me pull this bag off. I had it sitting outside, so I didn't get all soaking wet. But it's getting there. Everyone asks me what this is for. This is for the parachute. You always want to keep it. I always tie it to the roll cage so you don't lose it. It's to tie up the working on the parachute. We still got some stuff to do, but that's starting to look good. Still doing it. Is it still doing it? This is me moving the camera. I appreciate it, T-Will. We'll get some more, then probably like September it's really going to start ramping up with racing. It's just hot down here right now. Alright, good deal. It's just hot down here, man. The track's actually closed for like 3 weeks. And I don't want to sweat to death. But I'll definitely be racing a lot this I'll be racing a lot this fall and winter. And I got some good news coming, so when I'm able to announce it, I'll announce it. You got to leak somewhere, DCR, then. You have to. It seems like every time I try to move it to the other garage and work on it, it runs out of gas that I just put in the week before. It's definitely got a leak somewhere. So what else is new with everyone? I got like 19 people on here, which is perfect. I'm just trying to enjoy my last day off before I go back to work. We work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I'm off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I think we're closed Friday. I know we're closed Tuesday or Thursday. Oh, okay. Yeah, it has, man. I saw there's one out there. Philip, did you move out of your house yet? I know you sold it. Loaded up the scrap. Top Gun Raceway. ECR, what state is that in? Or country? Are you from another country? I've never heard of that track. Top Gun Raceway. But I don't know all the drag strips. Joe, how many cars you got now? Like 15? I know you were downsizing. At least it stopped raining. Still here? Man, there's nothing better than big oak trees. Damn, Joe, 14 cars. Woo. I got my hands full with what? 1, 2. I got my hands full with like 6 of them. 7. I think I got 7 now. 1, 2, 3. 7 plus my dually and my beater. Good deal. Joe, you got any 4i Mustangs? I think you had one before, but I don't know if you got rid of it. I'd keep that one there. I like those. And Mark was actually racing in St. Louis this weekend in the Midwest Pro Mods. He was the #1 qualifier with like a 365 at 2:19, I believe. And then they got down to the final 2 and they split. Just 4i. Yep, the Trans Am is numbers matching. The TA Challenger and the Trans Am are numbers matching. The A Arcuda is not numbers matching. It does have a TA block, but it's not numbers matching. And I can't wait, man. As soon as I get these cars moved around, I gotta get some, just some roller tires, and I can't wait till you guys follow me while I'm building this thing. It's gonna take a little bit, but this car is beautiful. The AAR is like fantastic. Vandermeer's. Yeah, Anthony, I had heard that. I think they're supposed to build another one by the airport, if I'm not mistaken. But I have a friend that races pro mod, and he said that was his favorite track was Bandamere. But I think they're building another track by the airport. They're building another track in Florida right now, up in Brooksville. It's called Leadfoot City. It's gonna be a really nice 8-mile track. Yeah, it's an Oldsmotor. Very cool. I got some stuff in boxes, but and I've had the carpet for the AAR for 15 years, and it's never been out of the box. I'm just hoping it's still good. I don't see why it wouldn't. I just probably need to. That's one of the first things I'm going to do is put the carpet in it to get it stretched, get it flat, and kind of let it do its toll by getting back to normal. Yeah, I don't mind 8th mile. Hey, badass thing, how you doing, brother? I actually I like quarter mile. I prefer 8th just because most all the cars are set up here, but I would really like to see some 1,000-foot racing for bracket, index, anything that's 1,000-foot. That's like plenty. Yeah. The problem with the 1320 is some of these cars are so fast nowadays, and it's really harder on parts and the safety aspect of it. Hey, Dizzy Easy. I'll be in Kansas City, Odessa, Missouri. I think it's September 21st weekend. So I'll be out there. I'm not racing. I'm just going to watch my buddy. So I think it's probably a couple hours from St. Louis. Let's see. Yeah, that's Philip. It's been, man, I can't tell you the last time. I did race quarter mile. There was a quarter mile race out here, an open comp, and I went to the finals in that. That was probably about 6-7 years ago. Like I went to the finals and we split the money. The track in Northern California race that my parents raced. Yeah, it's definitely, most tracks are going to be going 8th mile. This easy. How you been, buddy? How's your car doing? I almost bought one of those Demon Hood about 30 years ago, $1,500. It was gutted and rough, but it ran. Cool, man. 307. My dad actually finished second last race in their racing A. Very cool. My home track is still quarter mile. Yeah, Dizzy, if you come in, it's going to be it's, I know the race there is going to be pro mod. It's going to be a lot of pro mods. I don't know the other classes, but it's like 150,000 to win. So I'm going to go hang out with Mark for the weekend and go support him. I guess 8th person. Oh, dude, no prep will never go quarter mile, ever. No way. Yeah, I saw you guys had some tornadoes there, Dizzy. Dizzy, do you actually live in St. Louis or just outside? Are you in Illinois? Yeah, it's way too dangerous for no prep. Yeah, that was part of Badass Thing. That was part of I think it was called IRG. They're the same people that owned West Palm. It was a business to them. They had every intentions when they bought it they were going to sell it. They did the same thing with West Palm. I hope they never let those people buy another drag strip. Very cool, Izzy. I've never been to Memphis International Raceway, but I hear it was a cool track. Nope, no Jaeger. I was at a birthday party yesterday for a guy that I grew up with. It was a surprise party. I thought it was today. And his daughter says, I hope I see you today, which was yesterday. So it was yesterday that I had a couple beers, but that was it. No Jaeger. I haven't had Jaeger in a while. Probably this next weekend. That's crazy. They just did our track. They tore it up and put concrete down. They're starting to build houses around it right now. But our county commissioner said the track's going nowhere. So we'll see about that. But we have St. Pete. And then they're building that new track. I'll probably go up to North Florida. That North Florida complex. But I wouldn't be surprised. I'm pretty sure they'll build another drag strip here if this one closes. Next weekend is 4th of July weekend. Oh, okay. Renee made Top Gun. Love your 73. I had a 73. My wife did a U-turn in front of a dump truck with it total at 1980. Well, at least she's safe, brother. Yeah, there's the track. I just hope I've been to Leadfoot City. I just hope they market it the correct way and don't cater to just one type of drag racing. That's all I wish. We had 8th mile. The Battleborn State. We have 8th mile. Jackson, Tennessee. What's the name of that track in Jackson? There's a guy, Jim Howe from Street Outlaws. His parents owned a track in Tennessee, an 8th mile track. I just can't remember the name of it. Yeah, I would say Anthony, but I'm not sure, man. I don't swap stuff like that. You have a smart card? Those are cool cards. Badass Thing, you still got your Mustang? That's how I met you when Chris was doing a live at Jackson Track. Chris who? I remember being told that you can't put a V8 in a Vega. Dude, Vegas are one of those cars. They were never really cool street cars. What's up, Brian? How you doing, brother? Those Vegas were like not really cool street cars, but they make very cool drag cars. It's just the wheelbase is so short and things. I probably couldn't fit in one. Oh man, I'd love to go to that salvage yard. Izzy, do you know the name of it? Very cool, badass thing. Dizzy, what's the name of that junkyard? Because whenever I fly into St. Louis sometimes, if I go see Mark, and I would love to check that place out. I've always wanted to go to a Mopar junkyard, salvage yard, junkyard, whatever, and just kind of walk around and check things out. We don't have anything. We don't have any old junkyards here in Florida. Not like that. I'll check it out, Dizzy. Everything's so good so far, Philip. We just got to wire it in, but man, that thing is a beauty. Let me tell you, the best shifter I've ever had in any car. It's like it shifts like butter, just with a hand. But it's all in there. Dizzy, don't worry about it. I'll go back and watch your videos. I'll find it. I bet it's cool. Is it really big? What's the wire for the trans brake? No, the trans brake's already wired in. It's wired in before. The wire that was off the shifter was for pretty much anything, but we're gonna do my neutral safety switch there. We're gonna wire that in. My wife's home. Way through another breath on it, move it, inject the carburetor. I got a 1050 Barry Grant King Demon that I got it rebuilt. I'm just gonna test with it, but I want to order a new BLP carburetor. Oh, Chris, yeah, he's cool, man. Chris Russell is his name. He's a tattoo guy. Yeah, rest in peace, Lizzie. Yeah, Chris is an awesome dude, man. He's a really good guy. He used to do us at Orlando when he lived down here, but he's a hell of a tattoo artist. But yeah, he's getting back into the drag race and stuff, filming and pictures and stuff. He took many year break, but he's getting back into it. He's a really good person, man. All right, I'm gonna check it out, Dizzy. I appreciate that, man. Let me see if I can screenshot this. Yep, it's screenshotted. All right, I got it. That's cool. I'll definitely check that out. Oh, okay, very cool. Man, if you're ever on the west coast of Florida, man, when you know you're coming, let me know. Give me a heads up. My son actually goes to school in Orlando or Daytona. Hold on a second. Damn cat. Oh. My son goes to Embry-Riddle in Daytona Beach. It's a military flight school. The left coast, the west coast, or the left coast. I don't know if but you know, people are entitled to their opinion. Clay is an old-time dragger. He has a Hemi lightweight and small museum. Man, I'm definitely gonna check that place out. How many cars, Dizzy, do you think are on the Oh, okay. Well, let me know when you're over there again. I might come over for a weekend. Not there. I won't stay with you, but I'll take the wife and go somewhere. I can see my son. Uh, Dizzy, how many cars do you think they have on the? Oh wow! And you do have a video of your on your YouTube channel. I'm gonna check it out when we get off here. That's awesome, dude. I'd love to go to that. Maybe when I go to maybe when I go to Odessa, I'll fly into St. Louis and drive. It's only what, 2 hours, Kansas City, between Kansas City and St. Louis and through there. 2 hours maybe, 2.5. I might just do that. Okay, I'll definitely check that out. That's cool as hell. They probably got all types of. I was actually at a place yesterday, Joe. I think it's 6 acres, and it's actually literally. I wish I had taken a picture. The people's house I was at. It was a daughter of my a good friend that I grew up with, 3 hours, and their property. You could look at. They have a lake, and it's actually the lake where Cletus bought his airport, Cletus McFarland, and you could see the air flag up, and there's property right there. It was like 270,000 for 5 or 6 acres, whatever it was. There's no house, but I thought that was pretty reasonable. And it's got a beautiful lake. All you gotta do is go to Cletus's page and watch it. Yeah, man, you definitely got to go to the Gartlets Museum. I went there and did some videos for the channel last year, year before, something like that. They got a bunch of cool stuff. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful lake, man. It's a big lake. They were out there on their boat, jet skiing. They were skiing behind a boat. It's a big lake, and I guess it's about 40 or 50 feet deep, from what they were saying. They have the Nicole who owns the house with her boyfriend. They probably have 300 feet of lakefront property right on where Cletus bought. We'll cut it in the 8th mile of my property. Yeah, you gotta cut it. Definitely cut a lot of trees down. Yeah, there's usually out here, Joe. There's not really one. I mean, you can find one. There's actually 1 acre tracts right down the road. It's like an acre and a quarter, but they're getting ready to widen the road. But I'm sure there's some around. I don't know if you could deal with the humidity down here though, being from Idaho. But it's definitely growing out here, which I don't like, but it is what it is, and I can't do nothing about it. DCR, that's what that track in the track in Leadfoot City in Brooksville, and they do all that stuff. They have a burnout pad. It's a really cool place. I just hope the people that are running it and that kind of have an idea what they're doing, or hire the right people, because that track could be extremely successful. It's about a 2-hour drive from here, but it's cool. They do like car shows. They do like bike night. They have dancing. It's kind of like they do everything. And it's really kind of a cool place. They have swap meets. Where do you see swap meets anymore? We don't have them down here except for there. And it was cool. Barclay Schmidt, I do not know him. Yeah, the track in Brooksville is gonna man, I swear, I hope they market it right. There's actually a really good track prep guy that just left St. Pete, and his name's Jeff Miller. He really knows how to prep a track and everything. He knows what's going on, man. Hopefully they hire him there. Yeah. I bought some stuff from swap meets, but not a lot. But I like going and looking. They got all kinds of cool junk over there. But I just can't wait to get started on this CUDA. As soon as I get that Mini out of there and clean up some more, and that way I have the room, I'm gonna put some tables out and go through some stuff more of my dad's. And I'm gonna drag this CUDA down there. I'm gonna start putting together. I could put a lot together with just barely any money. I mean, I gotta spend some. I want to put new gaskets around the trunk and the stuff like that. I gotta get the windows put in. The dash has a crack in it, and I already looked about getting the dash replaced. It's like $3,500 for a new dash pad, and there's no way I'm doing that. So I'm just gonna. They have ones that go over the dash. You just shave off some of it where it fits and glue it on. That's all I'm doing. I'm not spending $3,500 on a new dash. No way. So it's just gonna be a driver anyways. That's crazy. Why would they do that? That's crazy, man. But I'm gonna get off here in a few minutes, guys. I appreciate y'all coming and hanging out, and the wife just got home, so I'm gonna probably go in there and give her a hard time and relax with her. But Philip, that's crazy, man. But all right, guys. Well, thanks for coming by, and I have seen that. It's decent. It's decent. I like the old stuff though, the E-bodies. Yeah, Ryan, that's crazy, dude. There's no way I'm spending that kind of money on a dash. Maybe it'll come down in price a little bit once things get a little bit, the country gets a little bit better. Yes, I got the 400 right here, or I got a 600 Holly. Believe it or not, this carburetor is brand new. It's never been installed, but it definitely needs to. It was in a box. The box, it was from 1983. So I got a new gasket set. We're just gonna rebuild it, throw this baby on. It's a 600 Holly. The Edelbrock might go in my pond. I hate them. Can't stand my Edelbrock. But yeah, you guys have a good day, and we'll chat soon. I'll definitely be live. I'll be live Thursday or Friday, maybe before. It just all depends maybe Wednesday. Let's see how things go. But y'all have a good day and a safe week. And we'll catch in with you sometime this week. All right, we'll see you later. Have a good evening. See you.